Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a quick video about a few things that have honestly literally changed my life. Okay, so to start, my name is Ariel and I have been through a lot. Most people that have known me for a long time know the things that I've gone through, and I like to think that I'm someone that isn't affected by the things that I have gone through, in a negative way anyways, not in a positive way. I've definitely been affected in a positive way. The number one thing that I think is so important for me to stress is the fact that so many people today are looking for love in all the wrong places. And with that happening, it's really sad, because the only place that we can find love, I believe, is through God. There are people that don't believe that, but no matter what you believe, self-love and love within yourself is the only way to find love from somebody else. Because what love really is two people that love themselves. And I don't mean self-centeredness or narcissistic, behaviors or patterns or anything like that. When you're truly loving to yourself is when you can love someone else. So if you know how to treat yourself, if you know how to set boundaries for yourself, and you know what you deserve, that is when you will find love, because you know how to give it in the proper way to someone. And I'm not a therapist, I'm not a counselor, I'm not certified or anything. This is literally just my point of view and the things that I've gone through, and what I've done and what I've seen, and the patterns and people that I've helped that have followed the same processes, and it's proven to work, honestly. Sorry, my cat is scratching his little scratch thing. Yeah, so basically the number one thing is that everybody's looking for love in all the wrong places. And we also equate love to happiness. So there's so many women out there, so many men that are like, hey, if I could just find the right boyfriend or the right girlfriend or the right husband or her wife, then I'll be happy. But anytime you go looking for happiness to come along from an event or a person, like saying I'll be happy when, no, you will never be happy when. You have to be happy right now with what you have, with where you're at. And that's literally the only way. Because look at all these rich people that are miserable. They're freaking miserable. Yeah, they might be happy in the moment when they're spending their money, but then at the end of the day, they go home and they are unhappy. They're, I'm not saying everybody that's rich, but most people, you see, some of the most miserable people that ruin other people's lives are rich people, because they're miserable. They have nothing better to do with themselves than to be miserable and ruin other people's lives and make them as unhappy as they are. It has nothing to do with anything other than what you feel for yourself in this moment. Because what we feel for ourselves in this moment is what we project onto other people. So if you know that you're not trustworthy, or you're sneaky or whatever, you're gonna think that everybody around you is untrustworthy and sneaky. There's someone that I have contact on a daily basis, and every time I say something, they ask me, well, was that directed at me? Was that sarcastic? No, not at all. But because that's how they talk and interact, and they're constantly negative, and everything that they see and portray within themselves is negative and negativity, that's what they think is coming from everybody else. So if you live your life putting yourself first, and like, again, I said not in a selfish way or in a narcissistic way, but just in the sense that you love yourself the way that you deserve to be loved, other people are going to perceive that, and they are going to either match it or get out. And there are going to be people that try to take advantage of you, and there are always going to be people that are going to try to bring you down and love you the wrong way, and you know, whatever the case is. But you are going to be in a genuine place of self-love that you are not going to allow that to continue in your life. First sign, you're gone. Bye. And it's sad because too many people give too many chances to people, and I am guilty of this too. Like, I want to see the best in people. But the biggest thing is I want to fix people because it makes me feel better about myself. And it doesn't necessarily make me a bad person, but it is kind of fucked up because at the end of the day, if we are not loving ourselves in the right way, how are we going to expect anyone else to love us? And then you entertain these things from these other people, like cheating and lying and, you know, calling you names and treating you badly when they're angry, and then all of a sudden they're fine again. And, oh, I'm sorry, I was just upset. That is not an excuse. I don't care how mad you are. You better not call me out of my name, and you better not say anything disrespectful to me. It doesn't matter how angry you are. But people put up with that. And it's a perpetual cycle that keeps going on with everybody in your life because you do not believe that you are worth being treated better. And I am here to tell you that you are. So I know I ranted on and rambled on for so long, but I promise you to come, I will have weekly videos on actual topics and things that I'm going through personally in my life and have gone through, just to share some things that, you know, we definitely go through as people, and maybe just some ways on how we can overcome and better ourselves, because that's what life is about, right? And I'm sorry about the quality of the video. I honestly, like, I've been wanting to do this for so long, and I knew, like, if I just didn't just do it and get it done, I was not going to ever do it. So I just wanted to share my thoughts and get started, and I'm sure I'll get better as the time goes on. Thanks for listening.